Welcome to the new weekly Harmonic scanner analysis. In this weekly analysis, I would like to show you how many of these bad patterns has been created by the Harmonic scanner, how many of them were successful, how many of them failed, and how many of them are still active based on the previous weekly analysis. In this week, we had lots of the bad patterns created and detected by the Harmonic scanner from the start of the week, from the November 3rd to the end of the week, which is currently still active. There were lots of these bullish and bad patterns created on the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. These are two time frames that I am currently checking and following, which you can also make a filter, put them here inside the time frame, the pattern and the pattern type, and on which symbols you would like to use, you can put them here in the watch list. You can select Forex Major, Forex Minor, and you can add more of these symbols if you would like. Just simply add them here inside this field, add a new symbol. When there is a pattern detected, the scanner will show you everything here which is detected. Well, for this week, I have followed all of these patterns that are being created, and none of them were in line with the trend. What that means, let's start from the first one that created this week. Here it is, GBP against PLN. Here we had a bearish bad pattern created on the chart on the 4-hour time frame, where we can see that on the trend the price is moving sideways, and then the downtrend had just started. It was not very clear signal, at least for me, that the price could move further down because there is no clear downtrend. We can see the price is not moving in the strong downtrend, it has just started. But we can see that if we take a look closer, we can see that this bearish bad pattern was successful because the price, when it reached potential reversal zone, has reached the take profit level 2. So it was a successful one. Even I have missed this chance, it doesn't bother me because there will be much more of these patterns created in the future, so there will be also potentially successful patterns. If you have missed also this one or another one, do not pay attention to that. There will be more of these patterns created in the future. After that, there are none of these that has been created. For example, let's take the example of this one. None of them were in line with the trend. What we can see here, the price is moving sideways, moving up, then moving down, then moving up, and then the price has created a bullish bad pattern, where we can see this bullish bad pattern is not in line with the trend, and immediately the price has reached the stop loss level. So it is a failed one. That's why it's very important to make some kind of a filter before moving forward. In my case, I am checking the filter: is the price formed this pattern in line with the trend? None of these that has been created were very clear, at least for me, to make the filter, but we can go in the past. The ones that I have mentioned in the previous weekly analysis were these ones with silver against many of these other symbols. They are still active. We can see that here the silver did not manage to go further up, but it is still active, and there is a potential that all these patterns that has been created, are bullish ones, on the silver against many symbols, will be potentially successful. This is still active on the market. We can see that if we go here against New Zealand dollar, this one is still active, but it has reached already take profit level 1, so it could be potentially very good to move to break even and in a small profit. Then we had more of these similar scenario where the silver is still trying to move higher. This one also, you can see that here. I have checked all of these with the silver, and they are still in the same scenario, very close to the take profit level 1, and it is trying to move to the higher price levels. So there could be potential that all of these will be successful when it is reached take profit level 2. We'll see how the price behaves in the future, but this is something that I just wanted to point you out and show you why it is very important to make a filter, that means in the trend. For example, let's take this one. There was moving sideways, and for a very long time the price is moving in the bullish trend. Then the price formed a bullish bad pattern, indicating further rise in value following the trend, and we can see the price has reached take profit level 1 already. There is a potential that the price will reach take profit level 2, and I would move this one slightly here when the price makes a bullish breakout above this area of resistance, this one here, it will for sure reach the take profit level too. So this is the scenario I would like to do on any of these patterns that are being created, but first filter is to use, is it in line with the trend, like in this example. This is a great scenario and great example how the price is moving in one of the directions, making a trend and then creating a pattern in line with the trend, pointing in the same direction as the trend is showing. So this is just putting more significance and also more strength in that direction. That means moving to the higher price levels when it is a bullish bet pattern created. So for now, that's all I would like to show you. I'm still checking these patterns that have been already created in the past, and also following on the notification tab, is there any of the patterns created during the week that is in line with the trend. When that happens, if there is any pattern, I share that inside the Telegram with the Gold members. So if you'd like to receive these updates, feel free to check Gold membership and you will get access to the Telegram. That's all for this week. See you next time and happy trading.